Hi, Mike DuPong here, and I'm glad you're with me. I have another of my poems that I would like to read for this National Poetry Month, and I think that it has, well, no, I don't think I know. It has to do with if you are interested in following your own heart on a healing journey. I think these things that I'm sharing with you, these poems, can help you if you stop and think about it. I don't say it will. I just say I hope that some way, somehow, some of it resonates with you, with your own heart, and says, "Hey, think about this in another way, or think about this in a way that is beneficial. Think about this." And here's the touchstone again, which I started out this whole month with. The touchstone is love. Does it help you love yourself? Does it help you have love for the other? So that's what I hope will happen for this, and that it will bring some degree of just make you feel happy. When not all of my poems are make you feel happy type poems, but that it will bring you to a point where working through whatever issues you're working through in your own healing journey, that it will help you and help you get there and help you get to a place of happiness. This poem that I'm going to read, and by the way, well, I'll talk about this other part later. Um, Here's the poem. It's called Prophetic Winks. You know, like that? Prophetic Winks. Two mute, intensely bright witnesses give ample testimony on this dusky, late winter evening, but no vestige of winter on this Ides of March, 70 degrees at 7:30 p.m. No vestige but the position of Jupiter and Venus. Their soothsaying this Ides of March announces not the death of Julius Caesar, but rather the eruption of life renewed. Vigor is near, yet they, the planets, are far. So far that they know not their prophecy already works. Dormant life germinates and prepares to compose itself into gentle greens, vibrant purples, bright yellows, and baby pinks. These two planets declare their truth, along with the insistent trill of the little peepers, the longing call of the flamboyant male cardinal, the richly varied song of the spirited, sassy mockingbird, the soft, throaty coo of the morning dove. All confirm the prophecy of the planets. Life springs forth once again, awakening from winter's lull, all participating, lending harmonic precision in that verdant, luxurious rebirth. The mute, brilliant planets wink their prophecies of life, wink the satisfaction of life. And that's the poem. And once again, um, it's from that one, not the one I read last time, but this one is from Poems, Dragons, and Friends that Marion Brickner and I did together. And it was there's a lot of happy energy in this volume of poetry. And I am going to, at some point before the end of the month, put the links down where if you're interested at all in the works, then you can order them. Um, you have a direct link to it. Now, let me talk about prophecies for a minute. A lot of people, when you think about prophecy, you think about biblical prophecies, whether you're um, whether you're Jewish or Christian or whatever, they're prophets of Islam. The prophets speak, they're records of the prophets. And what they are mostly is not foretelling the future, like this shall happen. It can be like Daniel in Nebuchadnezzar's presence, where there was the handwriting on the wall. And that's it. That was in a past tense because Daniel told Nebuchadnezzar, hey, you have been weighed in the balances and found wanting, and there's going to be judgment passed on you. But the judgment, the evaluation, the weighing of this man's life, of this Nebuchadnezzar, the king, um, had already been done. So it's telling truth. Yes, it does foretell. Sometimes it comes from pro and uh, uh, votes, pates, something close to that, um, to speak before, to speak before it happens, to foretell. That's where the word comes from. But it didn't always have that. that wasn't the only connotation to it. It had more this insistence of speaking the truth. That's what the planets in my poem do. Jupiter and Venus, they speak the truth at this time of the year, and you can still see them very clearly in the western sky. And I read from Walt Whitman's poem the other day um, about the drooping star in the west, which was Venus. And their prophecy is life or the times are changing once again. Seasons changing. And for a lot of people, and this is the spirit essence of the poem, for a lot of people, um, they look at their lives like it's wintertime. And the way a lot of unobservant people look, they think it's death, it's over. There's nothing moving. There's nothing for me. There's no encouragement. Do we all feel like that sometimes? Yes, we do. I do. I- but the prophecy is underneath that icy crust, underneath maybe a blanket of snow, or within those bare trees, you look up and you just see the silhouettes at dusk of the bare trees, their branches. They can be so dramatic, but it's like there's nothing, there's no life there. Everything's going on inside, underneath, working. And it is for you too. It is for me too. And the prophecy is don't give up. It's not over. It's seasons changing and the life is coming again. There's verdant, there's luxurious life coming in. I don't mean luxury like the way billionaires talk about it, but there's this great, wonderful spirit part of us that can connect with the spirit part of everything around us, these spirits around us that give us hope, that help us um, when we ask for them, the kind, helping, compassionate spirits, and we can have guides. There are ways to find these things. For me, I read about some things, but I didn't engage in a course in anything. It was that as I paid attention mostly to my own body and to nature and my body's response to that and what I perceived was going on, because I was looking for it. I wanted something more. And when I had awakened to my own heart, and I read that about the bird bath moon the other day, when I had awakened to my own heart that had been whispering and that I'd been, we were playing tag. It was like phone tag in a way. We never hit each other directly at the right time until that time, a number of years ago now, where we connected. And it's not now I have a direct connection because of heart, my spirit essence, because I'm an expression of spirit incarnate just as you are. And my spirit essence, though now I'm in tune with, now I have tapped into it, and I can connect with those plants over there behind me. I can connect with spirit essence of everything around me, of the spirits that are here on this other plane of existence, in this other realm. And yet they say, if you seek us, you can find us. We'll be right here. So the prophecies, if you're looking to have the truth told to you or to be able to know your own truth, look around you. See, just like the planets, Jupiter and Venus, when they are in their positions in the sky at this time of the year, I know the poem was about a month earlier than this, but when they're there, they're saying, hey, be aware. It might still look like winter, but life isn't dead. Things haven't died. Things have gone dormant. Things have passed. Some things die, but then it's just so that there can be a renewal of other things in their place. And it's this constant renewal. The seasons change. And that's where we can be. If we are in this healing journey, hear the prophetic encouragement to look, to seek to connect, and your heart, speak to your own heart and ask, what is life telling me? What are these life energies all around me? What life energies do I want to exude to be? Be yourself, but be your heart self and let heart run the show in that way. And it's not a show of to present yourself as something you're not to other people, but to know that you are fulfilled, that you feel that you're on a path that you choose that helps you to feel fulfilled and significant and meaningful and happy, and that you can just enjoy life, that you can enjoy all of this. So that is the poem Prophetic Winks. Um, and again, you can find it in the bird's call, the elements as they right now the elements are speaking very strongly again once again in St. Louis here this morning with thunderstorms that are just luscious to me. I love them. I don't like really severe ones where it might tear things down, but these are the kind of the gentle springtime ones, and it's beautiful. What does it say to me? See, I can read it. I can say, hey, change is coming. When that thunder, boy, thunder brings about, hey, things are changing. It's a wake-up call. And there was one just right before I started here. There was a very loud crack and peal of thunder instead of the gentle rumbling thunder, and the things are changing. The elements will find their balance, and that's what we've come to do. We want to live, that's what we should be doing in terms of if we want, if we want to know ourselves, if we want to be happy, if we want to be fulfilled and significant and enjoy life, we need balance. And sometimes to maintain balance, change has to come so that balance can be maintained of softness and strength, of uh, darkness and light. They all has value. They're sometimes polar opposites, but they reconcile. And the reconciliation gives the balance. And that's what is really a cool thing to go through, to experience. But it's not always easy when you're right in the midst of it. I encourage you to think about this. Maybe from this poem, maybe from what I've said about it. Um, Maybe you need to connect with others for more uh, direct help. I would be glad to help you if I could, but you have to let me know that, or I can connect you with others who work in therapies as therapists and know different ways to help people get through some really rough times. I just want you to know that this world was one that was created in love, and that we are to be marked by love if we want to experience what we came here to experience, to love others, to not be in the hateful mode that's so far too large of a percentage of the world is right now. I think of Stevie Wonder's song, Love. This world, it was all love. This is love. Love is in need of love today. We need to supply our love, the love that we are, to this big picture love that is this great, that is contained in this great mother. So love is what the touchstone is. And if you are not feeling love, if you're not experiencing love, if you're not feeling what love brings, and I'm not talking about romantic love, huh? But love of being honestly and authentically and fully yourself, then seek it. If you seek it, you will find it. So, um, let's see. Oh, there was one thing I did right before I was going to do this video. I did ask the oracles of the mystical shaman uh, deck that I have. And I asked, well, is there one card? Now, I take this as being from the oracle, from spirits wanting me to know this, because the card that I drew was just one, that flipped out was just one. And this deck, when I use it almost all the time, it's multiple cards, three, five, six sometimes, that will come out. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm supposed to use these because I can just sense it. But this time, just one card came out, the smoky mirror. We can't always see clearly. And there may be prophecies that you think, truths that you've been shown by the spirits, or that you've seen for yourself, things that you have seen that you think are meant for you, and you might not see the way to it. And the prophecies can be like that. It can be like a smoky mirror. But that's the time to trust what you're getting, what you're receiving, to trust this brightness, that the light that comes down from all of life around us. Trust that. And don't be discouraged because the mirror's smoky. The season's changing. The mirror's going to clear up as long as you keep your gaze and your focus based on love and in love and seeking your own heart wisdom. So until next time, which I hope will be tomorrow or Monday, love and peace.